Hello, weather fans! Al Roker here with your European weather outlook for September 28, 2025. Autumn is settling in, leaves are turning, the air is crisp, and everyone's wondering raincoat or sunglasses. We're taking a journey from Spain's sunny shores to Norway's cool fjords to see what's ahead. Using the latest meteorological tools, we'll break down the big patterns shaping Europe's weather. Whether you're planning a trip or just curious, you're in the right place. No jargon, just a clear look at temperatures, wind, and rain chances. We'll spotlight the high-pressure systems bringing calm and the low-pressure systems stirring things up. It's a dynamic time classic, autumn patterns are emerging, and the season is truly changing. I'll share travel tips so you're ready for anything, from hiking in the Alps to sightseeing in Paris. The transition from summer to fall is always dramatic, and this year is no exception. Ready to see what's coming? Let's dive in. Grab your favorite drink and let's get started. Let's dive into one of the most important tools meteorologists use for weather prediction, the GFS or Global Forecast System. This system is at the heart of modern forecasting, and understanding it can help you make sense of how weather predictions are made. The GFS is a sophisticated computer model operated by the U.S. National Weather Service. It gathers and processes an enormous amount of data from all over the world: satellites, weather stations, ships, and even aircraft. This data is then fed into powerful supercomputers, which run complex mathematical equations to simulate the atmosphere's behavior. Thanks to this technology, the GFS can forecast weather not just for the next day, but for several days or even weeks into the future. It's a vital tool for planning everything from daily activities to major events, and it's used by meteorologists worldwide. For this particular forecast, we're zeroing in on the 850 hPa level in the atmosphere. This is a pressure level found about 1.5 kilometers or roughly 5,000 feet above the ground. It's a sweet spot for meteorologists because it sits above the surface, away from the direct influence of local terrain like hills, forests, or cities. Why is this level so important? At 850 hPa, we can observe the true movement of air masses as they travel across continents. Unlike at ground level, where mountains and valleys can distort wind and temperature readings, the 850 hPa level gives us a clearer, more accurate picture of the atmosphere's larger patterns. The temperature at this altitude is a key indicator for what you'll actually feel on the ground. It helps us understand whether a warm or cold spell is on the way and how those changes will impact your daily life. By analyzing temperatures and air movements at 850 hPa, meteorologists can spot the arrival of warm and cold fronts, and even predict where rain might turn to snow during the winter months. This is especially useful for regions with rapidly changing weather. If the temperature at 850 hPa drops below freezing, there's a strong chance of snow, particularly in mountainous areas where the air is already cooler. This information is crucial for preparing for winter storms and planning outdoor activities. By looking at both temperature and wind at this level, we can give practical advice, like whether you'll need a heavy winter coat, a rain jacket, or just a light sweater. It's all about helping you stay comfortable and safe, no matter what the weather brings. When we combine the broad global perspective of the GFS with the detailed insights from the 850 hPa level, we get both the big picture and the fine details needed for accurate forecasts. This powerful combination allows us to forecast Europe's late September weather with a high degree of confidence, giving you the information you need to plan ahead. Now let's take a closer look at what the latest GFS models are showing for the European continent and see what kind of weather we can expect in the coming days. Here's the big picture for Europe on September 28th. The continent is under the influence of two powerful and opposing weather systems, setting the stage for a dramatic contrast in conditions from west to east. As we look at the weather maps, you can see the clear divide shaping up, with swirling pressure lines marking the battleground between warm and cold air masses. It's a tale of two seasons unfolding at the same time. While some regions are slipping into autumn's embrace, others are still clinging to the last warmth of summer. This sharp contrast is what makes European weather so fascinating at this time of year. A deep trough of low pressure is dropping over the UK and the North Sea, pulling chilly air down from the Arctic. This system is not just bringing cooler temperatures, but also stirring up the atmosphere with clouds and unsettled weather. Western Europe, think Ireland, the UK, France, and Germany, will feel a real autumn chill. Expect people bundling up in coats and scarves, umbrellas popping open on city streets, and a general sense that summer is truly over in these regions. Meanwhile, a strong ridge of high pressure is building over Eastern Europe and the Mediterranean, drawing up warm air from Africa. This ridge acts like a protective shield, keeping skies clear and temperatures well above average for late September. So it's cool and unsettled in the west, warm and sunny in the east. A classic split that highlights just how diverse Europe's climate can be, even on the same day. The low in the west brings breezy winds and rain bands, especially to cities like Paris and Brussels. Expect gusty conditions, sudden downpours, and a real taste of autumn weather sweeping through the region. Under the eastern ridge, expect dry, sunny, and calm weather in Rome and Athens. People here will be enjoying outdoor cafes, blue skies, and perhaps even a late-season swim along the Mediterranean coast. The jet stream is the driver here, buckling south over the Atlantic and arching north over Eastern Europe. This high-altitude river of air is steering the weather patterns, creating that sharp boundary between cool and warm air. This setup is typical for autumn, as the temperature contrast between north and south grows stronger. The days are getting shorter and the sun's angle is lower, helping to intensify these differences across the continent. The result? A dramatic weather divide across the continent. From stormy skies and falling leaves in the west, to sun-drenched afternoons in the east, Europe is truly split in two by the air above. Whether you're bracing for rain or basking in sun depends on which side you're on. It's a reminder of how quickly the weather can change, and how different life can feel just a few hundred kilometers apart. Let's zoom in on the regions to see what this means for you. We'll break down the local impacts, from travel disruptions in the west to heat records in the east, so you can plan your week ahead. Get ready for some surprises. With such a sharp divide, expect the unexpected. Europe's weather is about to keep everyone on their toes. Let's begin our journey on the Iberian Peninsula, home to the vibrant countries of Spain and Portugal, where the weather is as diverse as the landscapes themselves. In this region, the cool, refreshing Atlantic air sweeps into the north and west, bringing a crispness to the air, while the south and east still bask in the lingering warmth of summer, creating a striking contrast across the peninsula. In Galicia and northern Portugal, you'll notice a definite autumnal feel. Expect cooler temperatures with daytime highs hovering in the upper teens Celsius. There's also a good chance of showers, so don't be surprised if you find yourself reaching for an umbrella as you stroll through these lush, green regions. But if you head south to Andalusia or along the sun-drenched Mediterranean coast, it's a completely different story. Here the sun is still shining brightly, the skies are clear, and the air is warm, perfect for a day at the beach. Highs can reach the upper 20s Celsius, making it feel like summer just won't let go. In the south, the winds are gentle and light, carrying warm, dry air from the Mediterranean. This creates ideal conditions for outdoor activities, from seaside strolls to al fresco dining. If you're planning to travel across the peninsula, be sure to pack smart. You'll want a jacket and an umbrella for the cooler, wetter north. But don't forget your summer clothes and sunglasses for the sunny south. The variety in weather means you'll need to be prepared for both climates in a single trip. Be ready for sudden passing showers in the north, which can catch you off guard, and for the strong, unrelenting sun in the south, where sunburn is still a real risk. A quick safety tip: if you're driving, watch out for slick roads during rain, especially on winding coastal routes where conditions can change quickly. Slippery surfaces and reduced visibility mean extra caution is needed. In cities like Barcelona, Madrid, or along the Costa del Sol, sunglasses and sunscreen are essential. The sun remains strong and the bright light can be dazzling, especially in the afternoons. While the risk of rain is low in the south, staying hydrated is crucial. The warm temperatures and sunshine can be deceiving, so keep a water bottle handy whether you're sightseeing or relaxing on the beach. All in all, it's a fantastic late summer forecast for holiday makers. Whether you're seeking the last rays of summer or enjoying the first hints of autumn, there's something for everyone. This is the perfect time to experience the best of both worlds. Soak up the sun before autumn fully arrives, or enjoy the mild, refreshing air as the seasons begin to change. Next, let's head north to explore what's happening in France and the Benelux countries, where the weather story continues to unfold. In France and the Benelux, Belgium, the Netherlands, Luxembourg, it's classic autumn. A low-pressure system near the UK brings cool, cloudy, and damp weather. Expect periods of rain, with highs in the low to mid-teens Celsius. A brisk westerly wind will make it feel even chillier, definitely sweater weather. Layer up and bring a waterproof jacket. Comfortable, water-resistant shoes are a smart choice. Perfect weather for museums, cafes, and indoor exploring. Breezy conditions may cause minor travel delays and wet roads call for extra caution. Coastal winds could be stronger, so be careful near the water. Overall, it's manageable. Just dress for the weather and embrace the cozy side of autumn. Don't let the rain stop you from enjoying these beautiful cities. Now let's see what's happening in Germany and the Alps. Moving into Germany and the Alps, the chill deepens. Northern and western Germany will be cool, cloudy, and damp. Highs may not reach 13 degrees Celsius. In the Alps, temperatures at 850 hPa drop near freezing, bringing the first significant snowfall above 2,000 meters. Rain in the valleys, snow on the peaks, a true taste of winter's approach. Pack warm, waterproof layers for Germany. In the Alps, be ready for winter hiking conditions. Mountain weather changes fast. Proper gear is essential. Check local forecasts and avalanche risks before heading out. Alpine passes may be slick or even closed, so plan ahead. For most, it's just a cold, rainy day, but for mountain adventurers, winter is knocking. Let's head north to Scandinavia. Scandinavia is already in autumn mode. Southern Norway, Sweden, and Denmark get unsettled weather. Clouds, brisk winds, and scattered showers, with highs around 10 degrees Celsius. Further north, it's colder and drier, with highs in the single digits and frosty mornings. The first snowflakes at lower elevations aren't out of the question. Pack for early winter insulated waterproof coats, hats, scarves, and gloves. Layering is key for comfort indoors and out. In the south, bring an umbrella. In the north, focus on warmth. Watch for icy roads and trails, especially in the mornings. The Scandinavian wilderness is beautiful, but demands respect. Dress right and stay safe. Now let's return to the sun in the Mediterranean. The Mediterranean, Italy, the Balkans, Greece, looks like summer in late September. A strong high-pressure ridge keeps things sunny, warm, and calm. Expect clear skies, light winds, and highs in the mid to upper 20s Celsius. Perfect for sightseeing, swimming, or just soaking up the sun. Fewer crowds, but all the summer benefits, ideal for a late-season holiday. Pack light t-shirts, shorts, sandals for day, a sweater for cool evenings. Sunscreen, sunglasses, and a hat are musts. The sun is still strong. Stay hydrated and enjoy the relaxed pace. No storms or high winds, just a beautiful, stable day. If you want to escape autumn, this is your spot. The Mediterranean is offering a final encore of summer. Enjoy every minute. That's your European weather story for September 28, 2025. Autumn chill in the west and north, summer sun in the south and east, a continent of contrasts. From snowy Alps to sunny Greek beaches, it's a dynamic time of year. Check your local forecast for the latest updates and be prepared for anything. I hope this helped you plan your week and inspired your next adventure. Share your weather stories or autumn traditions in the comments below. Thanks for joining me. Until next time, stay safe and enjoy whatever the skies bring. Take care, everyone.